This is the Oneplus Nord CE2 Lite 5G. And should you still buy it or not? Speaking from the summer of 2023. Is it fast enough in ordinary use? Yes, it is. It is not the fastest, but at the price point you will not find a much nicer experience. It is not a stunning phone, but I do like the placement of the buttons. You have one fingerprint and power on off button right here on the right side, and you have big volume up and down button right here on the left side, and also the SIM card tray. Why I like the button placement is because it's in easy reach when you hold the phone. I can reach the volume up down button here and power on off button right over here. In the box you have the good stuff, a 33-watt charger as well as the red cable club. The transparent cover, and a worthy mention about the cover is that it has a slight raise around the corners and also in the middle of the sides here, and that just makes for excellent protection when put on the phone. So you can trust and rely on placing it screen down on a table and nothing will happen. Battery life is just excellent and you can't run this phone down. 1.5 hours to a full charge on the 5000 mAh battery. Somewhat slow download speeds over Wi-Fi, but it has got 5G support, and that sometimes seems faster, so use that if you have the data plan to support it. It's got the Snapdragon 695 chip, very good Geekbench scores, but very low frames per second in the 20 minutes long 3D Mark stress test. And in gaming that means that it really can't overheat because it never heats up. The screen is 6.6 inches and it's an IPS LCD screen with 120 Hz. It's average, but the amount of brightness is very good. Speakers are not good, and it really is the biggest minus of the phone.
The future, come on United. Yeah, this is something I agree with. It is investing in the future. It definitely is.
So if you like watching content using only the speaker, I should recommend you not to buy this phone. But it has the 3.5mm jack, and with headphones it of course sounds good. The camera setup is a bit odd because the depth sensor takes up one of the main holes. That's the main lens, and then the macro lens is that little bit one over there, 2 megapixel. Speaking of the 2 megapixel macro camera here, you'd be lucky to snap a sharp photo with that. Had it only been a 5 megapixel lens, then it would have made some kind of sense. But the main back camera is decent and I quite like it. Also, the selfie camera performs decently, but just don't expect too much. I've made an entire video about the camera that you can watch right up here. Promised software updates are 2 and 3, and that means Android 14 as the last one on this bugger somewhere in 2024, and then software support will end in April 2025. And now, it's just a conclusion. The general impression I get from this phone is that it is okay with some positives here and there. For instance, the UI that is just so nice, I really love it. Battery life, and of course, the jack socket. So at a price around $150 that I bought this guy for, I think it's excellent value for money. So still a clear recommendation of this phone from the summer of 2023. My name is Brian from Denmark. You're a tech fan, please do subscribe.